Hey guys, this is Ting. This is my very first video on Star versus the Forces of Evil, and it's a theory regarding our all favorite Queen Eclipsa. Spoilers, as I mentioned before in the video, for Butterfly Trap, the latest episode that just came out. So let's get started with the video. We're going to talk about the trial of Eclipsa, and let me just tell you, it was so epic, right? If you haven't watched this episode, I suggest you do it before returning back to this video. I'll give you some time. Right? I mean, we got so much information about who the real villain, quote-unquote villain, would be and how it all was a setup. But let's dive right into this video that I made myself. So we find out that not only is Eclipsa and Star and Moon not related, but it was the magical High Commission that was responsible for the entire setup of Festivia becoming the next queen, and really King Shasta can as well. Queen Eclipsa's former husband, before she ran off and eloped with a monster. It means that Star and Eclipsa are really on from the same royal lineage. So, as Star also realizes in this episode, that they are not actually in the same family together. I don't know why I did that. In the same, it's weird. Anyway, something during that episode really got me questioning, because in the previous episode, Total Eclipse of the Moon, she, together with Moon, during this undercover mission trying to figure out who Festivia actually was, meet Sean in a very unusual way, which basically ends up getting Eclipsa saying to, why don't you wipe his memory, which Moon obviously objects to, because even though she has the means to it because she's magic. But Eclipsa does mention that she doesn't know how to make magic without her wand. She states that she never learned magic without a wand, but she obviously knows that it's she obviously knows that the means to it is there. She knows that one can actually perform magic without a wand. Kind of like Harry Potter, but sidetrack. But then again, in the next episode, in the Butterfly Trap, during her trial, the Box of Truth actually comes up with magic book of spells, and we get to see her quote-unquote evil chapter. But when she opens it, because there is this lock on it, this skull lock, but when she opens it, it's not with her wand or any incantation. It's just her opening up her palm, as you will see right here. And that image is very interesting to me, because didn't she just say that she couldn't perform magic without a wand? Going back to the previous episode, she just, made this weird hand gesture, like this gun gesture, and said, "Mind eraser, pew pew," which indicates that you have to do some sort of gestures in order to make wandless magic. I don't really know if this is a continuity error. Perhaps it went unnoticed by the crew in the post-production, or is it just something that is missing? Although if we go back to the hologram, it's not really it's not, the magic book wasn't physically there, but Eclipsa could interact and touch it as if it was there, because we all know the book the magic book of spells got destroyed. But it just seemed funny to me, seeing as in the previous episode in Total Eclipse of the Moon, she said she never learned magic without a wand. But obviously, in the next episode, she actually does something to the lock without using her wand. So, I mean, how does that all come into play? It's just something that really bothered me during the episode. I don't know if it's a continuity error, or is she actually more powerful than we realize? Is Eclipsa lying, or not lying to say the least? But I don't know. Is she just not showing her full potential, because she has been known to be very ambiguous about answers and such? But if it's not a continuity error, I do hope Moon does address this issue, because again, Eclipsa accidentally teaches Moon some a new spell, if you could say, because it already got established in the Total Eclipse of the Moon episode that Moon actually knows how to perform magic, but she doesn't need the wand to perform magic like Stardust. Okay, that kind of sounded like I said Stardust. It's not. I'm talking about a little princess Star, the rebel princess. Okay, I'm rambling on. Anyway, really to conclude this, I am just not sure if Eclipsa is lying or if it's really a continuity error. I really hope that she's lying and that she actually knows how to perform wandless magic. She might have studied it during her time under Glossoric's teaching, but she never really got around to actually, use it before now. But I'm still skeptical about it. Anyway, leave your comments down below if you have some thoughts about it, or if you want to theorize or discuss with me further. I also have it online on Tumblr on Cupcake Studios, so you can go check that out as well. This was my first video on the fandom, so I'm not really sure how this all works out, but yeah, this is kind of just me rambling on. If you enjoyed this video, you should like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And can we just agree on, like, one little thing before I go? Eclipse is so bae. Okay, ting out. See you in the next video.